Ah, hi there again. I guess it's time to start making those oatmeal cookies with walnuts and pecans. Let's get started. Okay, the ingredients to this is you gotta get your butter, your melted butter, get your stick of butter, some ground cinnamon, get you some salt, and then you see brown sugar. Get light brown sugar, and then you got Quaker oats, and then you got all-purpose flour, and there's the 2 eggs, there's sugar, and then there's the nuts. You can add raisins also if you want to put raisins in. I do like raisins in mine. And you get your bowl, and you take your butter that's almost melted. Oh, and oil. You can use like a 1/3 cup of oil. So let's get started with this. You got your, there you go. You put your butter in, and then you add like a 1/3 cup of oil. All right, because this makes it a little bit chewier when you add the oil to it. So a 1/3 cup of oil. And as you add in the oil, then you get, what's next? The cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon, you're going to put probably about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, 1 teaspoon. Oh, put 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm sorry. Do not put baking powder. Get baking soda. Okay? Get baking soda. Not, okay? And I'll tell you at the end why it's different. All right, okay, brown sugar, make sure it's light brown sugar because that makes your cookies darker if you do dark brown sugar. You just got to put like a 3/4 cup. You got to pack it down in 3/4 cup and put it in. Put it salt in, say like a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You don't have to put the salt in. I use Himalayan salt, so there's not the regular salt in there. That's Himalayan pink salt that's in there, okay? So you can change your recipe up in here. If you don't use this, you don't use that. All right, okay. And then you put your 2 eggs in. And let's see. So, yeah, I put the oil in to make it a little bit like a chewier cookie, but I put baking powder in, and it made it more cakey. But baking soda is so much better, all right? So, and then you put your sugar in. And whoops, that is not supposed to be having sound in it. All right, so then once you put your sugar in, and your sugar should be about 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. You put that in with it. And then you get something to start mixing that up and get that all nice and churned up real good. And here you go. So you get started on it. So, all right, so you mix that all up real good. Set that off. All right, get that all mixed up real good. It takes a little bit, depends on how melty is your butter. So use butter. I'm using margarine because I'm using exactly what I happen to have in the kitchen. So I got margarine in there, but butter's going to make it taste better. Okay, you know that's going to make it taste better. So. And then you get done with that, and I don't care what kind of, whatever kind of oil you want to put in, you can. I put just regular vegetable oil in it. And then I add in these, the walnuts. Some people want to chop theirs up. I'm just going to put whole nuts in there because when I bite, I'm going to bite into it, bite into one of them. Okay? So, yeah, I put whole nuts in, then I get my pecans and I put them in. At the same time, you can put raisins in if you got raisins. You put your raisins in. I gotta get some raisins. I love oatmeal cookies with raisins. But here's putting some pecans in to add to the taste of it. And you add your pecans in. There's no real recipe on how many you put in. It depends on how much you want to put in there. I mean, you just don't want to overflow it with raisins and all that stuff. But there you go. And I would like to have little white chocolate chunks, or you can put dark chocolate in there. That's up to you, all right? And just mix it up real good and then get it coated. So everything's getting coated while I'm stirring it up right now. And that is basically getting most of it together. And then we have to put in, then we got to put in the oatmeal. And they actually said to put in 3 cups of oatmeal. Oops. Okay. 3 cups of oatmeal. I put some in, and then I mix it around real good, get that coated, and then I put the rest of that in because it's 3 cups, and I mix it up a little bit more. And as you see, I'm going to put this in, get this all mixed up, then I'm going to add some more to it. So, and like I said, you get this all mixed up, and you see it's starting to change color because it's getting you're getting all the oatmeal. You can also use the old-fashioned oatmeal, the old-fashioned oats, because they're thicker, and they may bring a little bit more oaty taste to it, but I'm just making these on the fly, and they taste good when you get done. Okay, so I'm just using this 1 minute oats, okay? All right, but when you get regular oatmeal cookies, if you eat them and somebody else made at the store and stuff, they have the old-fashioned oats in there. I just got the 1 minute cooking oats and put them in there because that's what I had in the cupboard. All right, and that's what works for me. So after you got your 3 cups in there and you got them all mixed up real good, then it's time to add the flour. All right, so you put like 3/4. Whoops, sorry about that. So you put about 1.5 cup of flour in. And here again, I put in maybe the 1 cup, and then put the 1/2 cup in after I get that mixed in there first. Okay, so because now it's starting to get a little tougher to mix it up. And then you put some more, then you put the other 1/2 cup in, then you mix it up. You can put vanilla extract in it, okay? And if you're gonna put vanilla extract in it, put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I didn't have that there, but that doesn't matter to me. The cookie's still gonna taste good, okay? All right. So, like I say, get it all mixed up, and then right now, I am not even measuring this. I'm just adding stuff in, all right? Because I've done this for a while, and the only thing I didn't do was I didn't use the baking soda. Okay, baking powder makes your cookie kind of cakey, and you'll see that at the end. Mine looks a little cakey. Baking soda will just let it settle, and then all of a sudden it will sort of make it. You'll see the difference. My dogs. Sorry about that. So you'll see the difference, but it's a good cookie. I still want raisins. Or you can put any other kind of fruit. You can put some other kind of fruit in there. You don't have to have raisins. So as soon as I can get me some raisins and some white chocolate chips to put in there, oh yes. If you want to put some coconut sprinkles in, put some coconut sprinkles in. And there you go. And that's my, I call it, my first one is usually my test batch. And it goes into there, and it's on the bottom shelf. Oh yeah. Get your oven ready at 415 degrees. And it takes 15 minutes. I'm serious. 15 minutes. You can go 18 minutes, but right here going 15 minutes, and you look on the bottom of these cookies, look at that. Yeah. So then you put the next batch in, and then you put your next batch in, all right? So check this out. So when you open it up, this is cakey because it has that baking powder in it. But if you do it with the baking soda, you'll see the difference. It'll be more chewy. When you open it up, there'll be more, yeah, you'll see it. Whichever one you want to do. And now I'm putting them into my cookie. I call this my cookie jar. I just load them in my cookie jar, and now I got me some cookies to snack on whenever I want to snack on them. So I really hope you guys like this. And do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And please like. You can make a comment if you want to. You know, that's totally okay. Look at them cookies. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta go get a cookie. But that was a quick way to make cookies. And like I say, 15 minutes in the oven at 415 degrees, and your cookie's gonna come out just like that. And they, like I said, you'll see. And then when you eat them, ooh, they are good. All right? Okay. Well, thank you very much. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day.